What's up, my friends? Welcome to this beautiful day, my friends. I sure hope that you are your best self, because never forget, when we are our best selves, everyone wins. But when we're not our best self, everyone loses, including you, my friend. So make sure first and foremost that you're your best self, my friend. Now, I was thinking, right? I was thinking about life, and since I was young, I always felt for people, deeply for people. And as I got older and understood what the gift was, I learned how to balance that gift. But I still feel so deeply for people. But here's the thing. I always thought that life was fair, right? But then other times I thought and felt that life was unfair. How about you, my friend? What's your feelings about that? What's your thoughts about that? Is life fair or is it unfair? That's the trivia, right? But I guess that's in the eye of the beholder. I guess that's in each individual's opinion, depending on their course of life and how life has been to them. But here's the thing, here's the answer to that, right? Is life fair or is life unfair? It's both of them, right? Let me explain. Life is fair and it is unfair. It's all up to you. Just like the scripture that says faith without works is dead. So you can have all the faith in the world. You can be the most spiritual person in the world, walking around saying, I'm blessed and highly favored, and oh, God is king. You can do all that and say all that, but not really feel it on the inside. Because if you felt it on the inside, you'll work towards it, right? Because faith without works is dead. So you can be the most spiritual person in the world, but if you don't put work to that spirituality, it means nothing. It might as well be dead, right? That's what I'm getting at when it comes to, is life fair or is life unfair? See, life is unfair when you just sit back and let life unfold the way it unfolds, right? And do nothing. But when you're able to embrace life and stand up for yourself, life becomes fair, my friend. The key factor is you got to stand up for yourself, my friend. The same way faith without works is dead, life is unfair unless you stand up for yourself, because that's what makes life fair, my friend. So this is what I'm really trying to say. While you're sitting back, right, waiting for someone great to come and save you, right, God is sitting back waiting for you to become great, my friend. It's not about nobody else. It's all about you, my friend. Are you willing to stand up for yourself? Because here's the hard truth, right? In order for you to be the change that you want to see in the world, in order for you to demonstrate what you expect from the world, in order for you to be the change that you want to see, you got to be prepared, my friend, to do it yourself. If you get help, that's a bonus. But if you really want it, you got to be prepared to do it for yourself, my friend. In other words, you got to stand up for yourself, right? Here's 3 reasons why it's so important for you to stand up for yourself, right? Number 1, here's the thing. If someone else does it for you, you're going to eventually lose it because you won't appreciate it. That's huge. Appreciation. Whatever you appreciate increases in value, just like real estate. But whatever you don't appreciate decreases in value, and you attract the same into your life. But here's the thing. You'll lose it because you don't appreciate it. But appreciation is gained. It's learned. by going through the process. You can't skip the process, my friend. If you cheat the lesson, you also cheat the blessing. And while you're going through the process, you don't get the elevator. You got to take the stairs, my friend. Yup. And you got to pay rent too. And it's due each and every day. That's the work that got to match that faith. Otherwise, it's dead. That's how you got to stand up for yourself. Otherwise, life is going to feel like it's unfair. But when you're able to stand up for yourself and own your life, be accountable to the core, life is ultimately fair. It's so fair. You got to experience it for yourself, though, my friend. Number two, here's the thing. Here's the thing about life. See, proactive people, they get whatever they want. They proactive. They move on it. But reactive people, they get whatever's left over. The reactive people get whatever the proactive people didn't want. So you're a second grade type of, not schooling, but you're a second level type of person because you can't get the first level because guess who's going to take that? The proactive people. You're right. So if you want to get the top level, you got to be proactive, my friend. It's there for everybody. You got to be willing to go get it. You got to be willing to be the change you want to see. You got to be willing to stand up for yourself, my friend. And number three, you got to develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe, right? That the best possible bet, the best investment you can make, the best wager you could ever make, my friend, is to bet all your chips on you, my friend. I'm going to say that again. The best bet you can ever make, my friend, is to bet all your chips. Everything you got, put it all on the table on you, my friend, because the game is played on the outside, but the game is won on the inside. The game is not over until you win, my friend, but you got to believe it, and you can't get that belief until you first stand up for yourself, my friend. Stop sitting down expecting for something lucky to happen, for someone great to come and save you, my friend, because that's not why God created you. He didn't put all those amazing gifts and talents in you for you to sit down and sit back and let them lay dormant, my friend. No one wins in that. You don't win because you're not maximizing your potential. And all the people who you're supposed to bless with those gifts and talents, they're not winning either because they need you to be your best self. Did I tell you? When you're at your best self, everyone wins. Because you're projecting exactly what you think you're projecting. You're aligned with exactly what you're aligned with because you're being true to yourself. You're your best self. But when you're not at your best self, you're confusing the universe. The universe is like, what's going on here? Who is this person? Because you're misfiring. You're not aligned with your truth. You're not your best self. And as a result, you lose, my friend. You got to believe, my friend. You got to be able to slow this world down. You got to be able to simplify it. So in other words, you got to create your own code of conduct. You got to create your own ethics system. You got to create your own understanding of what righteousness is, my friend. And the best way you can get that is by following God, my friend. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world, my friend. You got to get down with the get down, my friend. It's God or nothing, my friend. When you going to understand it's no other way, because that way that everybody telling you, come on over here, you got to come over here. And it's all the bells and whistles, all the bright lights. It looks so good and you want everything in you to be like, I want to be over there. But you know deep down in you that that's not where you're supposed to be. In fact, you know deep down in you that that's not where they're supposed to be. They're just fronting. And they're going off the premise that, oh, well, if it happens to me, it's going to happen to all of us, which is the biggest cop out one could have. But you know that everything in you is telling you to go over there, but it's no bells and whistles, there's no bright lights, and there's nobody else over there. It's just an opening that only fits you. But you know that that's where you're supposed to be, my friend. So here's the question. Can you be bold enough to go there? The road less traveled. Can you be bold enough to leave all those people alone and let them see you go over there and feel like you're talked about and ridiculed? Can you be bold enough to do that? Can you be bold enough to stand up for yourself, my friend? You know why? Because you were born to be great.